Never been done before by a paramotor pilot. Getting ready for the big trip. Gonna fly 30 miles into the ocean. Of the boat ride, got a hot shower, hot coffee, and now on for a 30-mile boat ride. Here she is, ready to go on the boat. Got a lot of stuff to put on this boat. Nervous?
I'm nervous.
What are you nervous about?
I mean, what's not to be nervous? You're hoisted up by a little seat there. And
70 feet up?
80 feet up?
Oh, it's 80?
Is it 80 feet? This is how Richard gets up to the tower to lower the hoist.
Derek, bags are coming down.
Go ahead and get two of those black seats out. Let's get Erica and Cam in those seats up on the front.
All right.
Any last words?
Here I go! Oh my God!
That's not see, he had a hook. Now I've got to twist it. All right.
Bye-bye, Paramotor. Yeah, that'd be great.
More down. Oh, watch out, watch your head.
Here we go. Woo! Now I'm upright. Dang, this is crazy. Hey there, Richard.
Hello, Mr. Mark. Hey, come on, man. Watch your head. First level men's good.
That is how I'm gonna fly. How far are we pulling this up? 80 feet?
Oh, 72. Hang on, Dirk. Don't let go. That's south approximately. Sunrise over there, a cup of coffee. Sunset over there, a glass of beer or whatever. Over on this side, I was telling Mark that right behind the stairs, if the current's going away, that's where you catch all the sea bass. That's always good. Sucker your gut, so look so fast.
You look great, Richard.
This is a water tank.
How much does it hold, the water tank?
These each held 15,500 gallons.
15,500. 14 and a half.
Do not let me go into the water.
I will not, promise you.
Like, I would rather hit the boat. Ready? Yeah, I guess.
Nice to meet you. What are we eating tonight? What is that?
This is white grunt. They have a tendency to have a little finicky taste. I imagine Dirk probably got them with a little bit of squid.
There's the shark.
Yep, 3 of them. 2 sharks.
Fresh fish just caught.
Oh yeah.
The marine biologist here made curry, and I love Indian food. So. Yes. Tonight. This is our last night here. Make the best of it and try to fly tomorrow morning. It's our last day out here, so that means time to fly back. So I'm just scoping it out. Beautiful morning. Nothing like waking up to that.
That could still turn a little bit.
What's up? About to fly.
Jump.
It's 10 gusting 11 knots, so it's really perfect for what needs to happen. I just want that wind to stay. That's back to shore, which you cannot see.
I wouldn't call it that, but we're actually just, we're going to have him.
From Frying Pan Tower.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And so we're on tower now. We've got the boat's about 5 miles out as we speak.
A departure around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Airspeed of 30. Again, pilot Mark Huneycutt.
All right.
So yeah, that's on top.
So we got flight briefing for the powered paraglider to take off, and he's gonna get out there and go cruising back to shore.
This is Richard. Why is Frying Pan Tower so important?
Easy answer that. You know, the tower's been here since 1964, and it was originally designed just to keep mariners off the shoals. You know, the ships would hit them and they'd sink. That's why they call it the graveyard of the Atlantic. So when we got it, we decided it was a good idea to try and restore it. We've got a lot of restoring to do, obviously. So we can make it a place that can help protect the mariners out here. We still rescue them occasionally. Help the sea life down below us, and then preserve it for the future. Because there's another generation that needs to learn about our oceans, how to take care of them. Part of that, I think, is going to include making sure that we can get off of here in a safe and efficient manner. Mark, you think you can help us with that?
Oh, I think I got that.
All right. Looking forward to this.
I'm about to fly. I switched out to the Buzzy 5 because unfortunately the winds have died down quite a bit, making this not as great, but I wanted 10 knots. It's about 6 right now, so that extra 5 square meters on the wing should help. Wind's pretty low. I'm gonna have to turn and burn. Oh my gosh! Woo! Yeah! This is awesome! Woo! Richard! So, I haven't said a thing. I'm kind of in awe, to be honest. I mean, I took off and shouted at the top of my lungs in excitement. This is 2 years in the making. Thank you so much, Richard. And I'm glad we could make it happen even with the wind slowing down a bit. I'm glad we had this second wing. What an experience. Richard's currently climbing down to get on the boat, and I'll be flying above them for the 30-mile trip back home. How insane is this? Farewell, Frying Pan Tower. I will be back. This is incredible. I am 30 miles out in the ocean. Wow. I cannot see anything but the boat in front of me. No land. I've got 30 miles to go. Currently going 16 knots. So, not great, but hey, it is what it is. Winds were supposed to be out of the south, and yeah, they're not. So, and it also doesn't help that I had to get on a slower wing. So, this is something I have to keep in mind. This might end up being like a 2-hour flight, which is okay. I've got the feel for it. Weather changes. It is what it is. I wish it was the Gin Falcon so I could be a few knots faster, but it wouldn't. The takeoff wouldn't have been as safe. So I might just climb up and see if I can get a headwind up there, or a tailwind. Sorry. Hey, this is not the plan, but I've climbed up to 5,000 feet for safety, so that way I can get a better wind. I'm at 24 knots now instead of 15, so this will help with fuel, and I might even climb higher. The only thing I have in sight is ocean, and the fact that I'm above cloud base. Pretty much speechless. I'm at 6,200 feet now. Oh, I can see Bald Head Island appearing over here, so that's good. 6,200 feet is definitely nice. It's cold up here, but refreshing. And they can still see me, or else they'd be doing circle searching for me. Woo! I'm above cloud base, so that's what it took. The whole weather thing really kind of changed on us. You know, it was supposed to be a tailwind down low, and then start flying, and what do you know, it's a headwind. I'm going 15 knots. That's a 2-hour flight, which is not great, but now that I've climbed above cloud base, we've gotten into the expected weather window, which that sometimes happens. You just need to get above that base. This is unreal. I mean, just goes to show that you could potentially just fly out to that tower, really. You definitely have to be right about the winds, though, because if you fly out there and you don't have enough fuel to fly back, well, I guess it's a water landing and he's going to hoist you up. I'd just like to take a second and thank everyone for watching this video. This is a really big deal for me and Richard, the original buyer of Frying Pan Tower. And it's a long time coming. I think I've mentioned this before, about 2 years in the making. Just, it's hard sometimes with weather and everything and getting the boat, and there's a lot that goes behind the scenes with this, and the tower is also very important in a different kind of way than just me flying from it, calling it a stunt or whatever you want to call it. But this tower needs help. It needs restoration, like Richard said. It's incredible. It's a place for marine biology studies. We were out here with a marine biologist examining things under a microscope. It's where kids can come to learn. To our future generations, you know, can really learn about our oceans and take care of it. Please give it a look. Please consider volunteering. Check out Frying Pan Tower website. Consider a donation or something for them. Richard's amazing, and you know, this video is also for awareness of that tower and what's going on out there. So please share this and let's get it out there so, you know, we can restore that tower and not let it crumble into the sea. It's very structurally sound, but eventually it won't be. The sea is a vicious place, all that salt water and all that steel. But I'm not sure what all this shallow area is here. Maybe it's the Frying Pan Shoals, I don't know it well enough. That cloud right there looks so cool. It's just sitting out there. Alright, crossing over the ADIZ. Never been done before by a paramotor pilot. That is insane. This whole thing has never been done before. Flying from international waters 30 miles out back home. I'm blessed to be able to do it. As soon as I swung around that tower, just the excitement. I could have burst into tears, quite honestly. This is a really big deal for me, and I appreciate everybody who made it happen. Boat captain Richard, Dirk, and all the people I met down there. Thank you all for your support. My wife, I love you, and anyone else I'm missing, sorry, love you too. If I just look down at the ocean, oh wow, my shadow, it looks like I'm not moving. Can't see land, clouds. Almost an illusion that I'm going backwards or not moving at all. Big old cloud, the boat's down there. Within gliding distance to Bald Head Island. And it feels good to be back to land, honestly, but I'm really happy to be 30 miles out over the ocean as well. I've never been anywhere near Bald Head Island. These beaches are nice and quiet. Going about 13 knots. I'll make this water crossing and land over at the lighthouse. Starting my final ocean crossing to the Oak Island Lighthouse. This one is a lot smaller. It's not 30 miles, but what a trip, what a trip. Coming on down to the beach. Gonna check her out and head up towards the lighthouse. After making such a big adventure, the last thing I want to do is run into a kite. So, I'm gonna get upwind of these people. The wind is right off the water. There's the lighthouse. Looking around, seeing what's going on in terms of people out here, walkways, and where to land. Do a quick turn. Had to make it quick so that way I don't get too close to the houses. Alright, now we got some runway. Oh, my hamstrings want to cramp. Need water. Ooh! Right here I decide to mute it because YouTube will not appreciate what I have to say, nor will my audience. But basically my legs are cramping, to include my calves, quads, hamstrings. Did not feel very good. I didn't really have nice things to say. But man, that landing was painful. It was smooth, but I say it's painful because my hamstrings cramped up, my quads cramped up. I think it was just a mixture of nerves and hydration. And a little tenseness flying here. It wasn't so much that it was scary. Well, there's a little bit of that, but I don't know, there's just some kind of tenseness. And when you're cold too, at height, sometimes you tense up. And I just landed and cramped up, and It was still kind of graceful, but I was kind of hunched over, you know, trying to stretch my hamstrings. But man, I'm just so happy that all of this went down, and I'm here. Thank you all so much for joining in on this one. This is different. This is special. Thank you. The man, the myth, the legend.
Myth or who?
Yeah. Leaving these guys behind. Just got some delicious hot dogs. Check them out. Great people. And I needed that food bad.